My name is Fred Chavez. I'm a Tai Chi instructor with the Diva&Dude program. I've been studying Tai Chi for the last 27 years and teaching for about the last 13 years. We're here in a virtual Diva class today. I hope you wore your bracelet. I wore it just to kind of feel like I was in a class. So if you don't have your bracelet, go run, put it on. I'm checking for bracelets, okay? Now I'm going to remind you that one of our purposes today is to have fun. We want to gather together and have some fun together. We want to work on getting healthy, staying healthy. We also want to do only what we are able to do. We don't want to do any more than that. So anything that I ask you to do, there's modifications, you'll find a way to do it. Take your time, go through this, let's have some fun. Let's begin by bringing our feet together. Standing up nice and tall, knees always stay slightly bent. We're going to begin just by taking a few breaths. Breath in, breath out. A couple more. Breath in and out. We'll be doing a number of exercises that we normally do in our Diva&Dude classes. One last one. Nice deep breath in through the nostrils. Breath out through either the nose or the nostrils, or the breath through the mouth. Okay? Step out. Hip width apart, meaning your hip bones. Bring those hands, press them down toward the floor. Breath in, push them forward, up. Slight stretch at the top. Breath out, relaxing the body. A few more of these. This is known as lifting the sky. Stretch, breath out. Let's do two more. It's breath in all the way up to the top. Stretch, relax, breathe out. Last one. Good. This time we're going to bring the palms facing up in front of us. Breathe in halfway up to the torso. My left hand goes up, right hand goes down. I will turn my head over to my right. We turn the palms facing each other. As the hands approach, we're breathing in. Once they cross, we breathe out. Turn your head the opposite side. Breath in and breath out. Stretch, press up, press down. So we're just loosening up the body a little bit before we actually get into doing our Tai Chi forms. One more time with the right hand going up. Keep that right hand up, step in, relax that left arm, reach over to your left as far as possible. Turn to look down at the floor. We're getting a nice good stretch on the right side of the body here. Breathe in into the right side of the rib cage. We're compressing into the left hip in this case. Good. Come back up. Relax that right arm. We're going to do the same thing going the other direction. Reach over as far as you're able to your right. Let that arm relax over your head. Turn to look down at the floor. Breathe into your left rib cage. Very good. Take that left arm now. We're going to bring it down. We're going to take it up the back. Don't force anything. Just reach up the back just as much as possible. Then reach back with your right arm. See if you can grab your fingertips. I'm going to turn around here. I grab my fingertips if you can, a little bit of a pull, but even if your hands are pulled apart here, we're stretching the body open. Good, and then we will release that and do it on the opposite side. So right arm goes up the back, left one reaches back. You may find that one side's a little bit tighter than the other side. That's quite all right. It's quite normal. This gives you a good stretch here. Very good. We'll release that. And now we'll go into some other joint opening exercises. So arms up in front of the chest. You're going to pull back like you're rowing a boat 2 times. Cross with the palms facing up. Open up a little bit wider 2 times. Then separate the arms 2 times on each side. And then we'll repeat that process 2 more times. Cross, open wider. Separate the arms twice on each side. Last time. You can do as many of these as you would like. Normally we do more within the class. Today we're just trying to loosen up a little bit. Now, squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back. Bring your shoulders up toward your ears. Roll them forward. Continue that process 4 or 5 times. Last one, coming forward. Then bring the shoulders up toward your ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Relax the shoulders down. Remember, we always try to do these with the shoulders coming back last. One more, and you'll see the shoulders just stay in a nice, relaxed position. Good. Bring your hands together and then turn them around. Just loosening up our wrists a bit. You can also just take the hands and just turn them around in several different directions. Just loosen up the wrists. Good. And then we're going to loosen up our fingers, bringing them down one at a time, opening them up one at a time. So just a little slower there, up and down one at a time. One more time. Good. Hands come in front of the abdomen. You're going to bring them toward your hips and then circle them back out around to the front. So again, toward the abdomen, out and around to the front. Once you have that arm and hand motion down, you're going to just get your hips moving around in any direction that you want. In just a moment, we're going to switch the direction of the hips without changing anything going on with the arms. Good, get ready, here we go. Next time we come around, we're going to just switch the direction of your hips. Try not to fall over when you do that, especially if it's your first time doing it. Good, and then if you really want to show off, remember, you're there by yourself. Switch one of the arms, and then switch the hips. Oh, very good. Wonderful. Everybody passed. Good. Relax from that. Bring your feet together again. Bend over slightly. Let's rotate the knees around. About 6 times, one direction. And then we'll reverse that. This one's a little bit easier to do in the reversal, so we're only doing one thing. Good. Then we're going to bend at the knee, just going down just as far as possible. We'll do about 4 of these. Last one. Very good. You can step back out. And now we're going to loosen up our ankles. So just pick up a foot, turn it around, both directions. If you have difficulty with balance, remember you can also do the tapping method by tapping the toes, the heels, outside, inside of the foot, and just keep going around. Some people prefer to do that. And then switch over to the other side. Try not to move the entire leg when you're doing this, just the foot. We're just working on the ankles. Very good. One more exercise for the legs here. If you do 10 of these every single day, you'll really strengthen your legs. Remember, the trick with this one here is that as we lower the body, we want the knees going the same direction as your toes. So you might want to look down and make sure that they are. If you have a knee that's coming in, you want to adjust that foot so that the knee's going the same direction as the foot is, okay? Lower the body, but keep the back as straight as possible. You don't have to go down very far. You will begin to feel your leg muscles engaged. Cross those arms in front. We're coming up, breathing in. Breathe out. Lower the body back down. Breath in. Stretch the body open. Breath out. Breath in. And out. 2 more of these. Ah, very good. Feels good. You need to get outside and walk a little bit these days. This will really help to keep your legs nice and strong to be able to do that. So now we're going to do some stretching down, working on our back, loosening up our back muscles before we even get to doing any Tai Chi at all. And then we'll do a little bit of the dragons as well. So what we want to do first here is to begin slowly to go into a full forward bend. Let your hands rest on your thighs, and you're simply going to go down to the knees, keeping the back as flat as possible. Hold there for a moment. Come back up. We're going to do it one more time. Come back up. This third time, we're going to go down, hold the position, and then let the arms just kind of fall underneath you. Let them go around in circles. We're working deep into the shoulder here. Try to keep the back as flat as possible. My head should be kind of pointing towards you. And then from there, we're going to round the back out and relax the head and the neck and just come down. Nice deep forward fold. Then turn your body over to the right side. Stretch down the right side of your leg. You don't have to go down this far. Maybe this is what you're able to do. That's perfectly all right. Then gently you're going to turn over to the left side. Same thing, just stretching down the leg. You might feel a pull of the muscles on the right side of the back. Good. We come back to the center. If you can put your fingertips on the floor, walk your feet out wider, just as wide as is comfortable for you. Then we're going to do a complete forward fold just by letting the body hang down like you're a rag doll. And hold on to your elbows and just let the body relax down. Very good. Normally we would hold these stretches for 15 to 30 seconds, walk the feet closer back together, and come either into a chair position. This is actually from yoga, but really works the legs really, really well. Or, if you're able to, all the way down into a squat. If you are squatting, make sure your heels are flat on the floor. If you're not able to do that, then come into the chair position. Whichever position you're in, I want you to put your hands back on the floor, come back into a complete forward fold, and then from there stand up very slowly. Good. Bring the hands around the back without pushing the pelvis forward. We don't want this to happen. We simply want to bend back. We've been bending forward. We want to take out that forward fold or that forward bend by bending back. Very good. All right. Shake it out a little bit. Doesn't the body feel a little bit more open, a little bit more loose to you now? It should. If you do these exercises every single day, it keeps your flexibility. So we're going to begin with a few dragon exercises. The dragon exercises work our spine. So when we're going to stand with our feet together, knees always, remember, stay slightly bent, as well as the elbows. We don't lock the joints. What we're going to do is turn over to our left. We'll do the first one slowly. I throw my hands back so as to get this nice stretch all along the collarbone area, opening up the whole chest here. Throw them back, reach up, and as I'm reaching up, I'm turning to the side, and just let the arms come down on the side. Notice when I come down on the side, I'm not bending down. Remember, we're working the spine, so we want to stay nice and erect, right? Okay? So here we go. Off to the side, breath in, breath out, just let the arms fold down. Turn as much as you can, each direction. One more on this side, breath in, and breath out. Now we'll change the direction here, so we throw our hands back here, breath in, and breath out. This is a movement from what we call the 4 dragons, known as greeting the dawn. Good. The 4 dragons are movements, again, that work the spine. Anytime you hear the word dragon within Chinese medicine or Chinese arts, usually referring to the spine, exercising the spine. This particular dragon, he gets up in the morning, he comes out of his cave. He's been, like most of us, curled up in bed all night long. Comes out of his cave, and so he greets the dawn. He's trying to stretch the body open. Dragons have these nice, long bodies that they're trying to stretch open. Then he goes for a walk. This is how the dragon goes for the walk. I'll do it facing you. We normally do this side to side. After you greet the dawn, so I would come here. I would greet the dawn one direction. Then placing my left foot in front of my right, directly in front of the right foot. Okay. Let this left arm swing out, and then I'm going to shift my weight into the front leg and stretch. Come back. Let's do that several times before we actually take a walk. There. Good. So my weight is on the back leg presently, shifts to the front leg, and I reach forward. My left leg is in front, so I'm reaching forward with my right. Here we go again. One more here. Good. Come back. We'll change the direction of the feet. Now my left foot will be in back. It's turned toward the corner. The right one is in front, turned towards the opposite corner. Weight is on the back. Stand up nice and straight. Right arm is in front with the right leg. Shift weight forward. Extend with the left hand. Good. So this is walking dragon. After 2 more of these, we'll actually take a couple of steps forward, just to show you what it looks like. So here we go. We complete that one. We take a step forward and another. Good. So the purpose is always to open up across here while extending the spine nice and tall. Okay, good. All right, so next dragon that we're going to do. We don't have time to do all the dragons today, but this dragon, he decides to go fly. He also takes a swim. We're not going to take a swim today. Later in the evening time, as dragons are prone to do, he gets drunk, and those involve a lot of balancing acts, okay? But it's challenging, okay? So what we're going to do is go for a flight, okay? So this is flying dragon. I'm going to have the same foot position, this time with my left in front first. I'm going to bring my hands up overhead with the palms facing up. I bring them around to the front. Then I'm going to pull those fingers back and then circle them back around. So let's do this arm movement one more time. Here we go. Toward the front, pull the hands back, push the fingers back, and then up to the top. Here's how we go flying. We bring them around. I'm going to turn my body as far as I can to the left, extending those fingers back. I'm also looking over my left shoulder in this case. So again, I come back up. Again, you can lower the body, but you don't have to. You can stay right here, okay? I like to work my legs a little bit more in this one here, as well as the spine, by lowering the body down. Coming back up. One more here. Then we have to switch directions. So this is flying dragon. So let's change the position of the feet. Right foot is in front now. Arms back on top. Forward. Push hands back. This time turn the body to the right. 3 more times. When we complete this one, we're going to start flying forward. We do that by bringing the left foot forward, turning that other direction, then the right. Good. All right. Very good. You're doing so well. We will do one last one from the dragons. We'll finish up by doing the Tai Chi form. So, the dragon again is always trying to stretch. He's gone through the whole day. He's been swimming, he's been out for a walk, he's been flying around. Now he needs to stretch a little bit. So we're going to do what's called the spinal wave. Weight is on my right leg. Tap your toes down off to the left a little bit. Bring the hands up here in front. We're going to bend over that left leg, going down only as far as possible, keeping the weight on that right leg. Okay? And then come up slowly. The head should be the last part of you to come up. Stand up nice and tall. Down again. Third time. Good. Bring your weight to your left leg. Tap the right toes out. It's going to be the same thing 3 times. Again, if this is as far down as you can go, just remember to tuck your chin into the chest. If you can go down further, great, but tuck that chin in anyway. Stand up nice and tall. Good. Feet together. Throw those hands back. Look up. Nice deep breath in. Breath out. Left thumb rather, inside the right palm. Close those hands up. This will put us into a nice position, getting ready to do the Tai Chi form. Very good. I'm going to move over this way just a little bit so that we can have a little bit of space to do our Tai Chi form. Remember, we'll be moving over to our left. Take one step back. Feet are together. The first thing we want to do, by the way, this is Chen 19. It's from the Chen style. It's a short version of the Chen style. Chen is the original style of Tai Chi. There's 5 styles of Tai Chi. You'll see a few more things in this style that look a bit more martial, because all styles of Tai Chi are indeed a martial art. Standing here, everything's balanced equally on both sides of the body. This first movement is very important. It's known as preparation. If I don't balance within, my movements will be unbalanced. Arms relaxed by the side. Shift all your weight into the right side. Step out hip width to the left. Arms just drift up and down. Bend your knees just slightly more. Buddha's warrior attendant pounds the mortar. We'll do this nice and slow. lazily tying coat. Bring that leg in. Step out, but keep your weight on that left leg. Now shift to the right. Let the weight settle. 6 ceilings, 4 closings. Single whip. Again, let the weight settle. White crane spreads her wings. Diagonal posture. There we go. Embrace knee. Diagonal walk. And here you might want to do it a little quicker. Hidden hand punch. There we go. Let that energy out. Pat tall horse. I'm going to turn around. This can also be done. Letting energy out. What they call fa jing in the Chinese. Kick with left heel. Jade lady works shuttles into wave hands like clouds. Here comes another fast move. Lotus kick. Cannon fist punch. Buddha's warrior tendon. We'll finish here. Feet together. Good. Before leaving you today, I want to take a few more breaths with you. As you're doing so, realize that we're all, through this video, sharing the same breath. We're all together, and we're going to get through this. We'll be together again very soon, very soon. For right now, nice deep breath in, breath out. This time, thumb inside the right palm. Close the hands up. Let them rest at navel or just below. Close your eyes, if you will, for just a moment. Give yourself some gratitude for showing up to class today. Just feel the vitality of your body. It's so good to move. Very good. I hope you've enjoyed Tai Chi today. Hope you'll come to the classes when we do get going again, even if you've never done it before. This gives you a little bit of an introduction to what we do, right? And be sure to tune in for all the Diva&Dude classes that are going up. Participate in them. I've watched the first 2 come out so far, and I've tried doing them. I didn't think I'd ever do Nia, but I loved it. It was great. Thank you so much. We'll see you again very soon.